You can do anything except calculus 3 problems.
That's true too.
That's my problem with most of these, is that for me finding the limit is the hard part. Like the rest of it's just calculus 2.
Well, that's why they spread it out over 3 sections, because it's hard for everyone.
It was too much.
It is. They try to lead you through it one tiny little step at a time, because it is hard for everyone.
If that was a little step, they must be giants.
Yeah, would you rather have Thomas on this?
I don't know.
I actually like Thomas, but other people said it doesn't explain anything.
I have not seen Thomas's explanation for this section.
I haven't either, so I don't know.
Yeah. I found out some interesting news at MIT.
Some of them were at the STEM fair.
Well,
The MIT
yeah,
guys were at the STEM fair.
they teach,
Computer programming.
no,
and
they teach
had-
4 calculus courses in 2 semesters.
Which isn't that the average for calculus classes?
No, it's 4 semesters usually, like
Oh, my
like
bad.
we're doing it.
I'm thinking 2 years.
No,
Yes.
they take 1 year to do it. They finish up their first year. They do all of Thomas or all of this book in 1 year, that's it, 2 courses.
Well, how many of them have done AP calculus and got above a 4?
Sorry, sir?
How many of them have done AP calculus A and B and got above a 4?
Well, that's a good point. They might have had this in high school, right?
Yeah, because I think MIT needed a 4 or 5 for both A, B, and B, C to pass 1 and 2.
Interesting, I didn't know that. So this is a review for them. They've already had it all.
I don't know what any of those numbers mean.
I don't either, but I get the gist of it, that they've had high school calculus.
Yeah, because that's AP calculus. There's only, they do
Advanced class.
2 types of calculuses.
Yeah, I get the gist of it. That's probably true.
I don't know, I never want to see that.
Calculus is now a high school subject.
It is.
That's depressing, isn't it? That's depressing.
Only for some people. And yet we're,
That is
the
depressing.
U.S. is number 37 in the world for
That is depressing.
education.
You guys are remedial.
We're remedial high school students.
Actually, I'm perfectly where I
That's
should be.
horrible.
I'm only like a semester behind, that's it. When it comes to calculus, I'm a semester behind.
This is university work. What you guys are doing is not high school work. They might have had some basic integration and differentiation.
They go through the same frustration.
They haven't had this. No. No way.
You know what? I work 50 hours a week.
Hmm?
I work 50 hours a week. I'm just happy to get done with Cop 3. I don't need to do MIT status.
I work 24/7 a week.
I work 33/7 a week.
When you're a mom, you work 24/7 a week.
You want some tissue?
Yes. I need it.
Dry me a river.
Holy cow, do you see this in the
I
tray
can't
right
tell if these
here?
are my knives
It's a
or
real
my
small
forks.
violin,
I'm really
just for you.
What, Michelle?
I can't tell if I'm
Don't be
really
haters
knives or
there
my-
because I.
You can't tell.
Because you get 3 hours of sleep a night.
Wait till I start working.
No, don't try.
Then I'll be done with this class.
Downside. Stuart, wait till you're a mother and then you can compare it.
You tell him, because there has been a man who is a mother, so
Yeah,
let's
but
not
he's
even talk
originally
about that.
woman.
I know, I'm kidding, AJ. I know.
I was like,
I know it can biologically really happen.
Or
It's
is
just
it?
not
Does it?
possible.
You don't necessarily. No, there could be a way.
This guy, it's impossible to have gender discrimination.
I mean, they're finding a way to have 2 lesbians have a biological child that's from both of them. I don't know how that works, but it's being done.
Really?
Yeah.
What did he say?
No, they need the X,
What did you
they
say?
need the X chromosome. Can
They
they get
don't.
it out? I guess they can dig it out.
They don't need the X chromosome. They just have another daughter.
Yeah, it's I mean, it's kind of hard to get the male, but yeah, you can still get a female.
Yeah, they definitely won't ever have a genetic son.
But it's too, but those, huh?
Well, they are, then it's gonna get suspicious of their partner, right?
Yeah, like that.
They have a boy.
Said, uh-oh. How could you?
Lucy, you have splaining to do. Lucy would have a lot of splaining.
Is it Z or X, or is it an X or is it a Y?
Now AJ can't tell his X's from his Y's.
I get them, my X is from my Y's and my X is from my Z's. Well, actually, look
Is
like
it a
every-
son or a daughter?
Just gonna check with the post.
The Z chromosomes.
Okay, yeah, I am writing a bunch of fours and that is Z minus.
That's the only way you know. So how'd you like to have to grade your writing, huh?
I wouldn't, I just,
It's tempting not to grade it, I'll tell you that.
Oh, burn.
Above and beyond the
I've had
code.
teachers that gave me back my paper with a 0 on it.
I know how they felt. Yeah, I thought about it. But
They were being generous.
you deserve better. You deserve better, because your work is really good, but who can tell?
It's not the work we want, it's the work we deserve.
All right, you're not judged by what you do, you're judged by what one can read of what you do. Unfortunately.
I never noticed how people had such pretty handwriting, and I have mine's chicken scratch.
Yeah, well, how did you ever get into this? For one thing, you get your eyes about an inch away from the paper. And that means it's very clear to you at that distance. But I can't read it an inch away.
Who knows how I got to this?
Yeah.
I don't even remember my childhood.
Now, that's much better, since we've been harassing you. Look at you've doubled the size of your letters and everything's clear. We've gotten to you, we've reached you.
You just need to sit behind me.
His,
and
his
talk
blood
fast
pressure
the
is
entire time.
rising. His blood pressure is rising.
Look, nothing can make the blood pressure of a bus monitor rise. He's seen everything.
Did you tell him something, Stuart?
No, he's. It has nothing to do with me. It's because AJ's a bus monitor.
What's funny about that?
Oh, he is?
Yes.
He is.
Oh,
How's that,
because
Mom?
while
How's
you
that for worse
while
than
you stepped out, Stuart asked me if I was a bus driver, and it just was funny that you.
That's
talking
You've
about
only
us.
got 2 or 3 kids to look after. He's got 20 or 30, so what's this complaining business?
He only has to watch him for like an hour.
How
So
long
30
do you
kids-
watch yours?
30 kids, 1 hour.
All
a
day.
30 kids for 1 hour is 30 hours of kid watching.
Well, train them so they don't need that much washing.
Yeah, they're all of different ages. When you just go out to high school, all they do is sleep.
That's because they're tired all
You know,
night.
why do we do so much work for a problem that equals 0?
To find out that it's 0.
Can you just make all the problems on the test equal 0?
No, but
That way-
you can.
Actually,
No, my test will end up equaling 0. Stop it!
that would actually be amazing if you made all the questions on the test equal 0.
When I
Don't challenge
Well,
me.
at
Don't
least-
don't
No, no,
challenge
like,
me.
Have us still show the work?
yeah.
Because then you're like, 17, I did it wrong.
But now, as you neared the end of the
Exactly.
test and you caught on to it, you guys would get very irate. Then you would be tempted to try automatic 0 for 18, and I'd have you.
I would question everything.
You
Question, why are they all zeros?
He's
know what? There's
trying-
enough 0 problems in our homework assignments to give us.
Well, 0 means conservative field. Maybe that's what you're trying to establish. Not in this check. No, they're just zeros, that's all. Is it right?
I don't know. You're screaming it. I'm not sure.
I'm not saying it.
I'm gonna go home and just go to sleep.
How come you only got 3 hours sleep?
Do you want me to tell you?
No,
In one sentence if you can.
I can't. Okay, bottom line, my daughter got shafted this weekend in babysitting responsibilities. And we have a bunch of irresponsible mothers that are really young on this base. And it affected my daughter and needless to say,
You had to straighten it
See,
out.
that's why I don't babysit anymore.
Did some
it was
counseling.
horrible. It was
I bet
horrible.
it was. So
Is that
we'll-
wrong? Is that right?
we'll find to
7?
get there for you. 0.5?
Yes. 10:45?
I don't have.
Oh,
that.
you don't have page numbers.
I'm gonna do the- Number 7. We're closing in on it. 14.5, number 1. Oh, we skipped something. No, it's not 0. Of course it's not 0. They're not all 0.
No.
It's minus 32 or 15, which isn't really close to 0.
No, it isn't.
No.
So I have a plus
A zero?
You got a 0 too, Lynn?
No, can I, put this one, this numbers up here?
No, because they're not multiplicative. They
Yeah,
are,
this,
they're not multiplicative. they're
You're just
additive.
making up words now.
Oh,
So
I
you
know what I
basically have to do
did.
one
I didn't
interval
take
at a
any
time.
integrals
This is
after I
actually
like
1, 2, 3, 4 intervals.
negative 32.
So right about is 4 intervals, 0 to 1, y 7/3, dy plus integral sine 0 to 1, y z 4. That's how you do this. And the rest of it too. Now the z 4 can come outside, and the 2 can come outside, and the 3 can come outside.
okay, thanks.
I know what I did wrong.
Calculus 1.
And, take it.
So AJ gets nice simple answers in the right. 1/4, he's right again. I can read this. How come I can read this? What did you do?
I write better with markers. There aren't lines constraining my ability to write.
Ah, it's lines. Nice work on one.
I have a righto, number 20.
Looks right. Your limits are correct. Those are square roots.
Well, that's not the problem yet.
Well, that's A or B? A or B?
Oh, I don't need to solve this. Why do I care?
Yeah, but what you're doing, A or B?
I guess that's A.
Okay, then B is very similar. Except
B-
it's not square roots.
It would be y squared over 2.
The 2 is inside the square root sign. Okay. That's right.
So this might be horrible.
So this is right. So this guy's good work.
Okay. Maybe the hard work's out of the way.
Yeah, you guys are definitely much less troubled by these limits than you were a week ago. Ooh, you can even draw. Awesome. That's nice. Very clear what it is.
I'm gonna go take
Really,
a
it's
break.
clear. I don't even know what I've done.
Well, that's clearly a section of a cylinder. I hope
My
it is.
eyes go in and out like
Yeah,
that's
it's a
bad.
cube now. Right, you're right. It does go in and out. Well, I know how to fix that.
My
but-
eyes can't focus in and out.
Yeah, okay. What you do is just erase this line right here. Erase that line. Yeah, and erase. Okay, now, just stop those lines. Yeah. Okay, now it's clear what it is. Okay. And you can dot this one too. But, so you're clear that that's inside and this is outside.
Okay, I see.
Now, I'm still looking. Okay, number 5.
81 over 5.
Well, I'm checking now. Yes, of course. Number 25, see? Well, it looks just like this, right?
It looks like that? No, this is
This
25.
one.
That's 25.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got it.
Question, what does 26A look like?
It's like that.
Yeah, that sounds like my drawing.
Okay. So these boards are nice. Monica, can I rotate this board so?
Yeah.
Thanks. Can I rotate anticipate this board's opinion? Okay. So we have two boards of nice wood here. So let's immortalize them. So that's number one.
Monica's gonna memorialize her book when this class is over.
I'm not
Immortalize.
here.
Are you really gonna burn it?
No, cameras are rolling.
Is there a legal way for you to burn it?
I'm not, it's not legal
Why isn't it legal to burn a book?
Wait, is it not legal in Japan or the States?
in the States.
I live off base.
Why is it illegal to burn a book? Why is it not
So
legal?
technically, I'm good.
Why would it
I
not
live
be
off
illegal
base.
to burn a book in the States?
It's not legal to burn a book.
Why?
There was a big book burning thing that became like burning money. You're not allowed to burn books.
I'm gonna look that up.
Okay.
It sounds weird.
What are you doing up there, Stuart?
I'm relaxing.
Where? Are you-
Nobody has ever sat in the doctor's chair.
I'm keeping the doctor's chair warm. It's cold outside. It's raining.
Are you passing
Well,
gas?
he's getting even, 'cause I sat in his chair earlier, but I didn't know he was that kind of a person.
Turn
that
around,
had
fair play.
retribution.
I'm sitting up here smiling to be vengeful.
If you sit up there, you gotta crack bad jokes. That comes with the seat.
No, you. Oh, I was supposed to print a thing out too.
What
And
number
bring
is
it
this?
down.
Did you get any closer to 32?
I don't know. It's getting ugly now.
She figures if she writes further across to the right, it'll make the stuff below make sense.
It spreads it out, and then I can
Numbers
kind of
are-
have.
If you want, you can start wrapping it around to the other side.
I don't have your calculator to give me the answer, Stuart, so I have to actually use my head.
Oh, the gloves are coming off now.
Come on, I might be
So-
tired, but I
Yes,
still have the
124.
punch.
Very good.
So I'm a product of my
That's your correct
my
answer,
schooling.
3.
My math teacher
So
in
you've
7th
been
grade
through a really long
said
life
that
problem,
we
right?
could buy the graphing calculators and program anything we wanted to, because if we could write the programs and we knew how to do the math.
That's what my algebra 2 teacher said.
Hi.
You're in calculus. You don't need to split
Is
up algebra.
this?
It's no longer important
Do
to
you
me
want a
calc 2 or
minus
calc
sign
3.
on
Yes, there is
When
a
you
minus
have
on
a
there.
half, you take the half out, and then you take the derivative of that inside, right? Times the negative x to the third over 3?
The derivative of the outside times the derivative of the inside.
Yeah. Times the negative x over
Are you
3.
doing the derivative or the integral?
The integral.
Great, it's like an integral of this, right?
Blind
Yeah.
leading the blind.
So that's how you...
Oh,
It's right here,
that's not
2x squared,
No, the integral of this,
dx.
the integral of this is just x squared.
No. Huh?
It's x squared over.
It's x squared
Yeah.
over 2.
No, it's 2x
It's
squared over.
2x squared over 2, which becomes x squared. It's the same thing. I just hadn't taken the 2 off.
Look at
And then that's a 1/2 that comes out. 'Cause this comes off,
Yeah,
and
'cause
this
it-
is the 1/2.
the integral of that would just be 3/2.
Oh, wait, hold on, so this is wrong.
So you need 2/3.
Yeah.
But when you take the u part of this, which will come out, the negative 2x stuff comes out, right?
The negative, it becomes negative x3 over 3. That x right there, that x squared. What's the integral of that?
Well, we take the integral of this. You have to decide the parentheses.
Because you do what's outside the parentheses and then you do what's inside the parentheses.
I don't think you'd have to worry about that. Because this, so like whatever the function is, when you find the derivative of
As
it,
soon as you guys settle calculus 1, then
Because see, if you take the
Got a lot
derivative
more
of this, you
factors
know,
three to do.
that thing makes the 1/2, right?
then we'll just.
But then you have to take the du of that, which is this 2x. And you have the 2x left over, which is where that came from. So technically, you don't even need an x squared. I think it should just be 4 minus x squared
AJ's
is
usually
3/2
right.
over 3.
I know he is.
Do that. Just take the derivative of this. Just take the derivative of this. Just this part.
the derivative of the integral.
The
derivative.
integral.
No, the derivative.
The integral.
Derivative of just that.
Why do you want the
Let's do
derivative?
it.
Okay, here's a very nice number 3 back there. And
I'll include the x squared.
a
and
number
the negative x
19,
cubed up
also
here.
quite nice. And there's quite a bit
The
of
derivative
discussion
of 2.
on number
What
7.
are you talking
The correct answer is minus 32 over 15, which seems nowhere near remotely.
Thanks for pointing that out.
2x square root of 4 minus x squared.
So if you take the derivative of that, you get that.
Yeah.
So you don't need this and you don't need that.
I don't need this.
Well, I guess that settles it.
You don't need this and you don't need that because that equals that. If you just do this
That's
equals
right.
that.
It's because when you take the derivative, you do the outside times the inside, so the derivative of the inside is the 2x. That's where that came from.
What are friends for, huh? Okay, let's go back to 14.4.
14.4.
Yeah, we've gotten everything we can out of this.